you can make a major scale with this formula. You ready?
So I have all the knowledge.
You have all the knowledge you will ever need
Okay.
to bore people at dinner parties.
Wow.
More scales. There's another way to make major scales, and this is if you just do a series of counting tones and semitones. Okay?
Okay.
Remember what a semitone is? Daniel, show me some semitones. A semitone up from D, since you're on D.
Wow, since I'm up from D?
On D, so that's C.
Yeah. D.
So, and a semitone up is, good, semitone down. So, okay, if you're at...
No, I'm going
If
down.
you're D and a semitone down is what? Is where?
Is it here?
Yep. Okay, play an A. Good. Play one tone up from A. Super. And what he did was by saying one tone, it's a semitone, semitone.
Right.
That makes a tone.
Got it.
Yep. So if you were going to, for example, play two tones up from F, where's that?
2 tones up from F
Yep.
is an A.
Yeah. Play
So
the
that's
F
not
too.
an A.
That's an A. There's your F.
Yeah, F. So,
Yeah.
that's an F and an A.
That's an A. That's
Okay. It's a fa.
That's a fa. Okay, so you can make a major scale with this formula. You ready?
So I have all the knowledge.
You have all the knowledge you will ever need
Okay.
to bore people at dinner parties.
Wow.
I know, I'm very good at boring people.
I don't need just an F and an A, but I feel like you just put that in my toolbox to bore everybody
people.
at it. Yeah. So thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you really want to take it a notch up with your dinner guests? How about the history of major and minor scales? Or even more compelling, why do scales even exist? So here's the plan. You got to break this down into the 2 major themes. After the appetizer, talk about math. Everybody loves math. When you pluck a guitar string, bow a violin, hit a xylophone, something begins to vibrate and a note is produced. If I play this, the note A is produced, and it is called the fundamental note, the fundamental tone. But there are a series of other notes that occur at the same time called the harmonic series. You don't really hear them, but you feel them. And over thousands of years of singing and playing instruments, our ears decided that these notes were the good notes, and we ended up using them to make scales. The crazy thing is that although hypothesized by the Greeks and others over 2,000 years ago, it wasn't until the invention of the spectrometer that these harmonics were actually proven. Basically, all the notes of the scale are contained in every note. Now, who'd like some more wine? Okay, here's what it is. You take any note, and you go tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. And that's a major scale.
Wow.
I know
Okay,
there's
so I'm gonna go with my old favorite, which is
Yeah,
C.
C.
Okay.
Okay.
C.
Yeah,
Right.
and you're going to go tone. And the tone, see? Semitone, semitone, that's one tone. Another tone, right? Because you went semitone. And now a semitone. See, that's a tone because it's semitone, tone.
Oh, I gotta go here.
If you're here, a
Yeah.
semitone up. When you go a semitone up, it's always the closest note. Now, since there's no black note between these two, the next note up from an E is an F. That's one semitone away.
Ah.
It's kind of weird.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It's the weird layout of the piano because there's these 2 spots
Right.
where there's no black notes in between. And there's a reason for that, and I don't know what it is. Because it fits, I guess.
You don't know?
I don't. Now, while you're waiting for dessert, it's time to drive the point home. Astronomy. It had something to do with how the ancients pictured the universe. The Greeks observed 7 distinct objects in the sky. They took the number 7 very seriously. Have you ever wondered why there's 7 days in a week? So, the Greeks put 7 notes in their scales. And this is part of something even bigger called the Musica Universalis, or Music of the Spheres. Pythagoras proposed that the sun, the moon, and the planets all emit their own unique hum based on their orbital revolutions. And the quality of life on Earth reflects these celestial sounds. So he did a lot more than just figure out how to measure a triangle. Now, crack open another bottle of that white.
Okay.
Start at the C again.
All right.
Tone, semitone. Right, because there's seven.
Yeah.
Now you get tone, 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 semitone.
To-
So you get 3 more tones. So a
okay.
tone. You're at F, yep, and then another tone, yep, another tone, and then a semitone. Super, which is C major, all the white keys. So it lays out pretty easy in that sense.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, let me try that again.
Okay. Tone, tone, yep. Oh yeah, very good. Okay.
Did you see the thumb action?
Yes, the thumb
Okay,
action.
good,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah, yeah. This is the second lesson,
Right.
even though it's only actually happening 4 minutes after the previous lesson. But you had to wait a whole week for this.
Wow.
Okay, let's make it more interesting.
Okay.
In fact, let's go super challenging right now.
Whoa.
So you're going to do an F sharp major scale. Where's the F sharp?
Okay. F sharp.
Right. Okay. Play 1 tone up from F sharp, which is a G sharp.
Yeah.
Play another tone up from G sharp.
F, G, and
No,
another
no,
tone.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to correct you. That's not F G. That's
F sharp, G sharp.
Yeah.
Right. F sharp, G sharp.
Another tone up. Now a semitone. Very good. A tone. Yeah. Tone. Tone. Semitone. That's it. You just played an F sharp major scale, which sounds crazy scary, and you're like, well, there's 5 sharps and it's mostly black notes. That's actually all there is to making a scale. It's just this pattern: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, and you can figure out any scale.
Tone, tone, semitone.
Tone, 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 semitone.
So I'm just adding another tone in the repetition.
Yes. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, tone,
semitone.
semitone. Play a
Wow.
D flat major scale. Again, it just sounds horribly hard.
It does sound hard.
And one last thing while everyone is putting on their coats to leave. Originally, you could start a scale on any note, and that note became the anchor, the focal point of the melody. These were called modes, and there were 7 of them. And I gotta say, Daniel was right. These are all named after islands and different regions where they were used in ancient Greece. Kind of like we would say the Chicago Blues. The Phrygian mode is named after Phrygia, the same Phrygia mentioned in the Iliad. Because of course you want to mention to your guests that you've read the Iliad. By the end of the Renaissance, we had honed it all down to just a couple modes, Ionian and Aeolian, which we have renamed the major and minor scales. So, there you have it. Your guests have gone home, and you are safe in the knowledge that you are the smartest person on the block. So
Okay.
tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Tone.
Semitone.
Okay, sorry.
No.
You don't start, you pick a note,
Okay.
and then you go tone,
Okay.
tone, semitone.
All right. So walk me through. So I'm
Yeah.
picking my note
Now
here.
you go a tone,
Tone.
another tone. Good. Semitone. Tone, tone, tone.
Tone. Tone.
Tone.
Tone. Sorry. Here.
Yeah. And then a semitone. And that's it. Go back to
Okay.
the bottom, do it again. So
All right.
pick your note, that's a D flat.
D flat.
Tone, tone.
Tone. Tone.
Yeah. Semitone. Tone, tone, tone. So you're here.
Yeah.
You're at G flat. You want to go a tone from G flat, A flat. Yep. Another tone. Another tone. Very good. And a semitone. And then to go back down, it's a mirror. So semitone, tone, 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 semitone, tone, tone.
No.
Yeah, because then you get your semitone up to that. Yep. Tone, tone. Woo! That's it. That's how you make any scale. Major scale.
Wow.
I know, but they sure make it sound like it's some mystery. It's just this thing.
The veil has been pulled
The
back.
veil is, and you two at home can go now make any scale you want. In fact, you can. All you do is you just pick a note and then you count. Tone, tone,
Tone.
semitone,
Tone. 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 Semitone.
That's an E major scale. If you're on the guitar, you know you've got all the frets. Each fret is 1 semitone. So if you start on any note on the guitar, tone is 2 frets. You go up 2 frets. Next tone, 2 more frets. 1 fret for the semitone. Tone, tone, tone. 2 fret, 2 fret, 2 fret. Semitone, 1 fret. That's it. That is the major scale on any note. I know. It's just like
It's a recipe.
It's just a recipe. That's in the future.
Okay.
That
in
is-
the future.
That's enough. Hit the bell. Like, subscribe.